So if you remember from the last video, I mentioned that there was a third starter dungeon. I was incorrect. There's actually 4, but one of them is Carmi's Sewers, which is more like a tutorial than an actual dungeon. So I'm not actually worried about covering that one. This one, however, is the Abandoned Mine Shaft, and it's the final one of the 3. This one's probably the easiest, in my opinion, of the 3 starter dungeons. That is probably like the only place you could maybe die, is down there. Other than that, this dungeon is very straightforward. However, this dungeon is unique in the fact that it actually is 2 dungeons in one. There's a second part of this dungeon known as the Undermines, which I am going to cover after I show you the initial part of the dungeon. So we have our TNT there, but our fuse is blocked. So let's just push this box out of the way and blow this up. I don't actually think this TNT can hurt you. We'll just mush our way through here. We will come back to that later. Next room, we just need to create a staircase out of these boxes. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to push this little one there, and then get this big one. Need to push that like one further if I can. Oh, maybe not. There we go. Then we make our way up. We have a TNT missing there, so we just need to go this way. There's a chest, secret chest, if you push that box. Just gives you some basic supplies. I'm not too worried about it. Grab this explosive charge, and let's bring it back over this way. We're gonna toss this down. Done. Pretty much every room here introduces a new mechanic, and then it is all built up into this room, the final room. So we're missing a charge there, so we need to go to this box, push it to the side, and grab our charge. Place it there and blow this up. We have a thing of TNT up there we need to get, but first we need to clear a path for it. So let's push these boxes out of the way and clear a path. We attracted a zombie. That's done. And then we also need to make sure its fuse is intact. So, because the fuse here is blocked, we need to push these boxes out of the way so we can actually connect the fuse. There we go. And then we just run up. Now there's one enemy up here. It's a little tougher. It's this guy here. Not too tough, but take a couple more hits. If you have Smite, I recommend it. I do, but I'm trying to save its durability. I still have 1 Smite 3 left from the previous videos. We're going to push that. Done. And that is the final room of the dungeon completed. Blow that up, and then you just have this little jaunt down the hallway. And in under 5 minutes, I've managed to beat this dungeon. This is definitely the easiest of the 3, in my opinion. Though I don't know, the Alchemist Shack's also very easy. I think the desert one was the hardest. Anyway, you get the dynamite charge, the legendary out of here. 3-second timer. You throw it. Goes 3 seconds, then explodes. Kind of, probably my least favorite of the 3. I still am a big fan of the toadstool pottage, but you also have to spawn in the swamp to get that, so, you know, it's a kind of give and take a little bit. And you can get some, again, alright gear. It's nothing crazy. It'll definitely appropriate for the challenge level of the dungeon. And if you're just trying to run up north quickly, like I said, I was able to beat this in under 5 minutes, so if you know what you're doing, you can get it done very quickly. But, yeah. So now, I'm going to cut back towards the middle of this dungeon and show you the alternate path you can take to get to the Undermines. So you remember that or I made the stairs and went up, and then I had to get this explosive charge. Well, instead of using it for its intended purpose, we're actually going to take it backwards all the way to the entrance of the dungeon, or near the entrance of the dungeon. Head this way towards this cave. So when you're coming up this bridge and you turn that way, instead we're going to go down this cave. Take it this way instead. And we're going to plop it here. Gonna crawl our way down. You don't really see it's a little more precarious than previous parts of the dungeon. Head under here and boom, the undermines. We found them. So now we're just gonna make our way across this bridge. See, it's already a little more imposing. Oh. And now these guys are going to start sprouting to life. Don't worry though. Very slow. They just take a lot of hits. Avoid that spawner. We're going to jump across that. Start heading downwards. There's another couple more enemies. Zombie, you stay away from me. Now, even though this is a more difficult part of the dungeon, I'm still probably very overgeared for this. He's dead. So we just need to build a staircase again. Oh. Push that forward. And boom, we have a staircase up here. Gonna go across this bridge. Don't want to fall down there. Here, this is just like a side passage, but get an apple. Make our way through here. Alright, we're at the next part of the dungeon. We need to get over there. And in order to do that, we need to make a bigger staircase than we have before. So I believe... Aha. So this is the crane, which I can control via the control panel, which is somewhere around here. Actually, no, I am wrong. My bad. This is later on. There's a control panel for it. I just need to get a box over there. I'm going to push that down there. Make my way down. What I actually need to do is I need to bring this box up. Let the crane come pick it up. Really cool how they did this. And bring it that way while that happens. Push this. This one over there. Push this one over here. So what we're going to do essentially So we're going to stack that on top. Just... Now we should be able to go up, up, up. Very simple. Make our way down. And now, this is interesting. So we have to parkour across these rails, not like that, and not get hit by any of the carts on our way across. This is the minecart parkour. You're gonna want to not do that. I lucked out there. So these things will knock you off of the parkour as you head across. So you just want to be careful that you don't get hit by them like I did. I lucked out and it seemed to lag a bit, so I didn't immediately fall. But yeah, so see what we're doing here. It's trying to run across. Woo! Avoid them. I have one following me. Got our next enemy here. Him dead. Head up this way. And now we just need to run this way. Let's see, there's more carts jumping through and across. Like I said, this parkour could be really tricky. Ooh! Ow! If you don't know what you're doing. Like I apparently don't. Again, got lucky. And now we need to kill these guys. Not him. The foreman. Well, actually, we just kind of kill everybody here. Pick up these parts. So each one of these undead foremen are carrying pieces for a bomb that we need. Not you. And not you. And see, all the pieces we will put together over here. So there's the switch, there's the dynamite, and there's one other piece around here. Oh. Found him over here. Stay away from me. So he's got the last bit that I need, the redstone. Got it. Alright. So that, once I drop this down, it should complete the fuse, and we should be good to go. I might have to dig into the pumpkin pies soon. Done. Now this room is pretty much all about completing the parkour. Now, the issue with that is there's a bit here where we can't push these blocks up on top, but you can see where the parts of the parkour are here that we need, but we need to be able to complete it. So what we actually need to do is we need to figure out how we can stack these blocks using a crane and that control switch there. how exactly we're gonna need to stack this to get it operational. So I need to stack, I believe, stack those two on top of each other. Stack this one. So let's get that picked up. Head over here and start it. Setting up. And then we just need to time it. I guess we don't necessarily have to time it. Drop it there. Okay. So that, and I believe if we stack one of these blocks on top of it, and then I believe if we stack one of these blocks on top of it, and then take that one, put it there in the middle, that will be enough for us to be able to parkour across. But this, I do have to time it right. Perfect. Nailed it. And then last but not least, we just have to put this one on the crane so we can get it up there. Again, this dungeon isn't too difficult. It's just harder than your typical starter dungeon. I guess that's why it's a little like secret bonus area. There. Perfect. All right. If I did this correctly, we should be able to just parkour across. Be the only difficult jump. There we go. Done. I believe past this point is the boss arena. I've only got a little bit of Smite 3 durability, so we're gonna see. But alas, there he is. The Underminer. Isn't that a... pretty sure that was a villain in The Incredibles. This Smite 3 is doing a number on him. Oh, and it's gone. I need to avoid that swirling attack he does when he goes under. This iron armor is quite nice. Oh, need to escape that. And then you just kind of want to avoid him past this point, where he just kind of barrows around. So he pretty much has 3 attacks. He chases you, hits you, he goes under in a massive area of effect, and then he does this. You just kind of want to stay away from him until he comes back to this form. It's weird how they're not... there's something up with the AI. It's weird that they're not, like, targeting me. Like, initially. Actually burning through a good bit of my pots doing this. Oh! Ooh. I think I actually may have been able to hit him there. Ooh. Ooh. He hurts in the second form. Holy moly. I did not realize how low my health was. Ooh, ow. Okay, just need to kill him. Ugh. Alright. Ow. Never seen that ability before. That hurt a lot. But with that, the undermine is complete. Which we can actually take this and give us the miner's lamp, which lets me glow, I guess? And gives indefinite night vision when worn. Aha. That is very handy. I think I will keep that. It's still an iron helmet. So I think I will actually be using this. Not sure about the particle effects. I have to go into my settings and remove those. But with all that said and done, then we are in the loot room. In the loot room here, it is slightly better. Like I said, it's still nothing incredible, but it is slightly better. You get a lot of cake. We'll get some more pumpkin pies. Get some potions. Oh, a button. Actually, I will keep that. I will probably find use for that at some point. Alright. So yeah, like I said, loot's alright. The legendary here, I actually like this quite a lot. Apparently I can also make myself glow with it. Not entirely sure how that works, but just make our way out. And wouldn't you know it, we're in Ravine. Look at that. So if you're able to beat the boss decently so, this is a nice little teleport, takes you out here. So that's cool. I've actually not been to Ravine in some time. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I hear tales of something ghastly. Something quite terrible has landed in Laserville. I think that's what I'm going to go check out next. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.